You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The courtroom in Melbourne was gripped by emotion as prosecutors called for Erin Patterson, the woman at the center of the infamous mushroom lunch murders, to be jailed for life without the possibility of parole. Patterson, now 50 years old, was convicted of murdering 3 of her lunch guests and attempting to kill a 4th after serving a beef Wellington laced with deadly death cap mushrooms back in 2023. Crown Prosecutor Jane Warren described the crimes as worst category offending, pointing to the high level of planning and the agonizing suffering endured by Dawn and Gail Patterson and Heather Wilkinson, who all lost their lives. According to the prosecution, the nature of the crime was so cruel and calculated that it deserved nothing less than a permanent sentence. Patterson's defense barrister did not contest that a life sentence was warranted, though he urged the judge to allow the possibility of parole when she is elderly. During the hearing, survivor Ian Wilkinson, the only guest to live through the meal, delivered a moving victim impact statement. With deep emotion, he recalled his wife Heather as compassionate, witty, and devoted to helping others. Though devastated by her loss, he extended an extraordinary gesture of forgiveness toward Patterson, saying he bore her no ill will and praying that she might use her time in prison to become a better person. "She has become the victim of my kindness," he told the court. Patterson, visibly emotional, listened as statement after statement from grieving family members was read aloud. Her estranged husband Simon, who was invited to the fatal lunch but did not attend, said his children must now live with the unbearable reality that their mother murdered their grandparents. He also condemned media behavior after the killings, calling the treatment of his family deplorable and dehumanizing. Inside prison, Patterson's life has been marked by extreme isolation. For over a year, she has been housed in a highly restricted unit due to safety concerns, with only one other inmate allowed to interact with her, a convicted terrorist she has never spoken to. Her days are spent largely alone, passing time with crocheting, reading, and television, though her movements are tightly controlled. The judge acknowledged these conditions, noting that her notoriety was unlikely to fade, but emphasized that her offending was horrendous. As the families continue to grieve, the weight of the tragedy remains heavy. Victim impact statements described a family torn apart, lives cut short, and a community struggling to comprehend the cruelty of what happened. The final decision now rests with Justice Christopher Beale, who will hand down Patterson's sentence on September 8th. The case has shocked Australia, not only for the chilling details of the crime, but also for the stark contrast between the quiet domestic setting of a family lunch and the deadly intentions prosecutors say were hidden within it. Whether parole is ever granted or not, Erin Patterson's name is now bound to one of the most disturbing crimes in recent memory. Stay subscribed for more videos.